Well, hello, shitheads! I'm so glad you're here. And let me just say, Hannibal and Monty will be with you in just a bit. So, it's really important that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, look out for plunger points, and if you really like them, cast a couple dollars their way, because this shit ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Enjoy, and thank you for being here.
Previously on
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show! Tell us more.
E.M. Dubois says foul AF. Wait, I tuned out the last 20 minutes. What's foul?
This is an MFN production.
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Same shit. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Come, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Nobody fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. Fucking with me. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Nobody fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. Fucking with me. Fucking with me. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Same shit. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Come, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Mr. Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
Stan is not a great Eminem song.
No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem
Okay,
song.
what did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal.
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show!
Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this? Hannibal and Monty Shit Show!
Let's talk some
together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
And we are live. Are we live, Monty?
We are live as fuck.
All right. I like that. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I am Hannibal, the beat animal.
And I am Monty.
And this is episode 61. Maybe an episode about...
You just took it?
Or...
The little brother walked in there, kicked your ass, and took your suit.
Yes. Yes. There we go. Now we're shit showing. That went fairly smooth, right? Right? We got it right, didn't we?
Yeah, we got it right.
Yeah, you know, to say that this is a show with no Zoe? That's right.
Yeah, that's right. We are Zoe-less today.
I know.
Because Zoe has to do Latin homework on a Friday.
Yeah, she's probably listening right now. Zoe, sucks to be you. So welcome to the world of high school.
Yeah, Latin homework.
Got nothing but love for you, but yeah. I
now,
enjoy.
Who was the closest? Who had the closest time?
Oh, I just put the question out. I didn't verify anything. I was counting on you to do that. So
okay, all right.
let's see.
I'm trying to go back to see when you posted it to see who got the closest.
Oh, it was way early on.
All right, so let's see. When did we start? Okay, we basically started at 6 or 5. So
yeah.
So what were we, an hour late?
No, we're a half hour late. It was set for 4:30. So half hour. Whoever's closest to a half hour.
But it's supposed to be whoever's the closest without going over.
Yeah, closest without going over.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think everybody went over. The Destruction Inc. is the closest, because he said 32 minutes. I'm willing to give him the points if you're willing to give him the points.
I will give Destruction Inc. the points. And congratulations to Ian Dubois for being, the shithead that got the bonus 100 points from last episode.
And you know what? But Thrift Store Dan got the closest without going over.
Oh, what did he get?
He said 27 minutes. Destruction Inc. said 32 minutes. You know what?
Oh, you know what?
Let's just give them both 30 points.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah. All right. That's cool.
Yeah. Because that's just the type of magnanimous, grand gesture that you can get. That's the certain level of altruism you get from Team Hannibal. Not that we're doing teams.
We're not doing teams. We're not doing teams, but Team Monty, everybody.
You would just know that being on Team Hannibal has so many amazing benefits. Like, Monty, what are the benefits of being on Team Monty? Not that we're doing teams.
Not that we're doing teams, but the benefits of Team Monty is, you can hit me up whenever. If you're going through some shit, I got your back. Like, if you want to know you got a friend, just call me up. Monty will sit down and listen. I'm not always out, trying to survive like Hannibal. I'm just working on the show. So I'm here.
This is true. And I'm trying to survive, and I'm working on the show, and Hannibal will beat up one of your enemies. No questions asked. So I'm just saying, it's just like, do you want somebody that's going to sit on the phone with you and just be like, what you doing? Or do you want somebody that's going to go out there and affect real change? All right? That's all I'm saying. We're not doing teams. So
we're not doing teams. We're not doing teams.
So it's all good.
I see what you did there. But we're not doing teams, so I'm not going to fight too hard. Yeah. So we're all good. But Team Monty.
Ooh, Thrift Store Dan said, Monty, that sounds like some emotional support. God damn it. Give him 100 points for that.
I'm doing it.
Yes.
I'm adding them right now. Damn you, Thrift Store Dan. But you know what? When you need me, I got you, bro.
Ooh, Hypothesis says, if Ben Pye goes 21-0 in Spin Till You Spew, would you guys do an episode about it?
Yeah. As long as Ben Pye agrees to come on. And he probably will, because, that's family. We love Ben. Ben's our boy.
Yeah, very, very, very well mannered boy.
Yeah, we'll call that episode. This is just a victory lap. See how quick I am with the titles?
Yeah, I see that.
And I already know what song to grab it from and what video.
That's good. That's from all that hard work you're doing all day, right?
That's right. That's right. I work hard. I work harder than a bodybuilding elf, as the Bloodhound Gang said. So there you go. I'm harder than Chinese algebra. Oh shit! I can't hear you. I just unplugged myself. See what happens?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I actually saw I guess midget isn't the right term. Little person in Walmart today trying to grab a box of cereal from the middle shelf. He was all on his tippy toes, and I was like, "I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it." And I handed it down to him, and he was like, "Thank you so much." And I was like, "Oh, you good, bro?" And then I walked away. He was like, "Hey, I wanted apple cinnamon." I had already walked away. It was done. Okay. I like my part of this is complete. All right. Make that shit work out.
Oh shit! Wait, hang on. I might have fucked up my show shit. All right, there we go. I got it back.
Just saying. No, Zoe. This is what happens.
Yeah. No, I put my leg on my keyboard and fucked everything up. So, see what happens when Zoe's not around? She makes me work.
I know what happens when Zoe's not here, okay? I noticed that the quality of the show diminish when Zoe isn't around. So I understand.
Yeah, I'll accept that. I won't call bullshit on it because it's not bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
Zoe's off.
Just pure facts. So, but anyway, so let me run through our shit real quick. So we don't have to worry about it later. Hang on, where's my mouse? God damn it. There we go. Alright, so welcome back, shitheads. It hasn't been that long. It's only been a day. So good to see y'all. And I'll just start by saying we didn't do a pre-show today because life's happening and we are preparing some awesome shit for y'all. So get ready for it. There's cool shit coming. If you want to support the shit we're doing, go to patreon.com/5H1T. That's where you get the pre-shows. You're guaranteed at least one a week. We try to give you two, but sometimes we don't get to it. And also, streamlabs.com/Hannibal and Monty Show. Help us hit that stream goal, and we'll tell you why later. Twitch, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/5H1T Show. Facebook.com/Hannibal and Monty. And if anybody's in the Facebook chat, I will pull it up in a second, and I'll engage with y'all and throw out plunger points to you. Although I don't know how to give those to you. I'll figure it out. Instagram is 5H1T Show. Snapchat is show_5H1T. Twitter is 5H1T Show. Discord link is in the description. Sorry, there was a yawn.
Look at that. He's bored with y'all. You see that? Hannibal's never bored with the shit here. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You see how disrespectful Monty is?
I am not bored with y'all. I've just been up since 6 in the morning. So,
I got up 1 hour before you. See, as a matter of fact, we actually got up at the same time. Because you got up at 6, I got up at 7.
Yep.
When you adjust for GMT, we woke up at the same time. Yep. I'm wide awake. I'm frosty as a motherfucker. I'm frosty as Frosted Flakes.
But I'm gonna ask, which one is better, being up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. to bring y'all quality shit? I put the extra hour in, Team Monty. Not that we're doing teams.
But you didn't put in an extra hour. It's the same amount of hours. It's the exact amount of hours.
See,
the time zone is just slightly. It's just one. You know what I'm saying? We've been up for an equal amount of hours.
We have. But
you know what I'm saying? And I went to physical therapy this morning, and I read the J.J. Abrams Spider-Man comic, and I listened to Shawn Mendes' album twice. Ugh. And I did a whole bunch of rideshare driving, which is actually I'm gonna save it because I got something to talk about.
Yeah, save it. It's coming. And the last thing I was gonna say was Amazon wishlist, which needs a serious update. But it's there. Check it out. I don't know if you can follow him. Follow it if you can, because I'm about to add some shit to it. That's below in the description. And if you just want to send us shit, P.O. Box 13013, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70185. That's all our shit. So,
Ian Dubois says, seriously, you got out of your way. Well, he said he cramped laughing when I said when the dude told me when the little person told me he wanted apple cinnamon, not honey nut. Right? First off, what person chooses that? Right? That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
True.
Then he was like, Ian Dubois says, seriously, you got out of your way, and you go out of your way, and he wants to throw some pint-sized anger and stomp his half legs as if you weren't his hero. Beggars can't be choosers, right?
oh my God, you're so wrong, Ian Dubois. So wrong. So wrong. So wrong. So wrong.
And hey, just so you know, I'm laughing at the part that says beggars can't be choosers. So if you try to be like, oh, he's laughing at little people, I say I'm not laughing at little people. I'm laughing at beggars trying to be choosers. That's why I'm laughing.
That's true.
Is what my answer is on the record.
There you go. There you go.
Give him my plunger points though for that.
Oh, I already did.
Yeah.
Even though I said he was so wrong, I already gave him his plunger points.
He already gave him the plunger.
Oh, and Streambot's here. Ignore the grade command. Ignore the grade command. And he clarified, I said joking. All right. Yeah, no, we knew. We're all joking. We're all playing around here. Like, we're sitting around. Y'all are sitting around in Hannibal and Monty's living room.
Yep.
We're just hanging out. So,
yep.
This is shit we laugh at home and not in public spaces. But you know what? Fuck all that. We're going to laugh about whatever we want here. So,
yeah.
So, and I don't have my list in front of me because I was looking at the chat, trying to pay attention to y'all. So, why don't we just get right into the first bit of the show? Like, let's talk about this album. And
okay,
before we do, here we go. I made a little intro for it. I might need to tighten it up a bit, but y'all let me know what you think about it. And and we got a name for it. I don't know who came up with this name. It came from the chat, so let me know. But don't lie to me because I will fact check it. So, here we go. Somebody else came up with this name, so here you go.
Hey, wake up! Wake your punk ass up. Have you heard this shit?
Okay, all right.
There we go.
Okay, so I had no idea how you, like, Monty asked me, he was like, hey man, like I was out driving last night and Monty was like, Hannibal, I need you to go and record this and send it to me. And I was, all right, you know, and then I recorded. I had no idea. I didn't even ask you what it was for. I just was like, all right, well, Monty needs it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you see what I was doing with it?
Yeah, I see. All right, I'm with it, and I like it. All right.
So, yeah, have you heard this shit? So now it has a name. I don't know who said it. We'll watch and see who, said that. Yeah. I want to say it's Penultima, but Penultima keeps coming up on top. Like, let me know if it was somebody else before I get points for it.
We'll see. We think it was Penultima. We're not sure. We're going to go back a couple episodes and see who came up with the title.
Yeah.
So, this week's album review, we are talking about Shawn Mendes's self-titled album, Shawn Mendes. And this album was picked by one of the shitheads. I don't know if it was Kilo or if it was Thrift Store Dad. I forget. Somebody picked the number 13, and this happened to be the number 13 album in the country, and that's why we had to do this album. So Wednesday, we had to do Taylor Swift's album on Wednesday, and now we had to do Shawn Mendes' album on Friday. So, next time, pick better numbers, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Shawn Peter Raul Mendes
all right,
is a 21-year-old singer-songwriter from Pickering, Ontario, Canada. He gained a huge following in 2013, posting cover songs on Vine, and subsequently was signed to Island Records. His self-titled album is his third album and was actually released last May, like May 2018. A deluxe version of the album has been re-released in July of this year with the additions of Senorita and If I Can't Have You. Monty.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Shawn Mendes's album? Wait, before we get into the album. No, let's talk about the album.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do it? You don't want to do it the other way? I think that might be a good way.
Let's do the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the album art for Shawn Mendes's project?
Yeah, like let's break down the album. Let's break down album art and production first.
Okay.
Because you know, going into our respective fields, we thought an album review wouldn't be complete unless we touched on those things. So, as an artist, I've done a few pieces of art for singles. I've done a few pieces of album art. If you want to know what, ask me in Discord, and I'll send you images. But this album art, I thought this album art was really good. I thought it was really creative. I like the look of it. The first time I saw it, I was actually impressed by the art, which is why when Hannibal suggested that we break this part down, I was like, this is a really good idea, because this is the standout of the album to me, the art. And I have more to say about the music. I'll get into it, but that'll be after all this. But the art is fucking phenomenal. Like I think this is really great art. I think it's really creative. Like details like how some of the flowers that overlap the bit of face seem like part of the face. Super well done. Like whoever he hired to do this art did a fucking outstanding job. I'm actually jealous of them because I wish I had come up with this idea. I love the flowers coming out of the face and how it flows and how it, while you can tell it's Photoshop because this would never happen, you don't notice the Photoshop immediately. You just see what's there. You see the image that the artist is trying to put across. I think it's a good job. And one of the questions we talked about answering when talking about thanks for that nickel chat, create beats.
Yep. And we will read. He said, "Cool work, Monty," and that is cool work.
Thank you. And but yeah. Does this fit the album? It absolutely does not. The artist did a phenomenal job, but I don't think this artist listened to this album when they made this art. This is fucking A+ graphic design and album art, hands down. I don't think it works for this album. So that's how I feel about that. Before I get into the album, I'll pass it on to you, Hannibal. Tell us about the production on this. What do you think?
Yeah, so right now, especially in the world, like right now, a lot of big pop songs, or a lot of, like, you go through like the Billboard Hot 100, if you go through like the top 20-25 songs in the country, a lot of the production you hear now is very minimalist. Like, so the production doesn't have a lot of moving parts. It doesn't have a lot of change-ups, build-ups, breakdowns, a lot of layered instrumentation. And they're doing that mainly because, one, it's easier to make that type of production, you know, when it doesn't have a lot going on, and when it doesn't have a lot of moving pieces, it's easier for writers to write to because they feel like it's open. The songwriters always like, oh, I want to write to something that's open. But what they're really saying is, I want something that don't got a lot of instruments on it, so I can flex, so I can show off how good of a writer I am. You know what I'm saying? Because the more shit that's going on in the track, the more the less space they feel, the less creative freedom they feel that they can express, you know, how they write their songs and stuff like that. So it's real minimalist. It's this album is got like it's like a fusion of, like, it's pop music with little tinges of like R&B over here, a little bit of blues over there. And I mean a very small amount of blues. You know, Shawn Mendes is a guitar player, and it shows in his project. So yeah, that's that. Now, Monty, what did you think of Shawn Mendes' album. Also, is there anybody in the chat that listened to this album?
Yeah.
You know, if so, let us know in the chat. And Monty, what did you think of this album?
This album, and I'm going to base this on what we had to listen to this week. And then I'm going to expand beyond what we had to listen to this week.
Okay.
We listened to Taylor Swift and Shawn Mendes.
Yes, and last week we listened to, what was it, Slipknot and Kate and Martina, Melanie Martinez.
Yes.
So we've listened to like 4 pop albums. If we listen to 5 albums in 2 weeks, 4 of those 5 albums was pop albums.
Yeah.
I stole $3,000.
Oh shit! All right, I don't know.
Hypothesis.
We'll get to that in a second. After this, let me get through this. This I enjoyed way more than Lover.
I stole $3,000.
Oh, y'all are pouring
listen
them.
to Monty's Tool song, then a song from this mofo.
Yes, we're gonna read that because I didn't hear it very clear, but we're gonna get to it.
I heard it very clearly because money talks. Okay, so
yes.
I heard it extremely well, Angry Roach, but Monty didn't hear it, so it's just.
I appreciate the fuck out of that.
He said he'd rather listen to Monty's Tool song than listen to this mofo. That's what he said, Monty.
Well, thank you for that. My Tool song is excellent.
And you know what? I just want to say this, Angry Roach. Like look, listen. Monty was like, I'm going to read this at the end of the segment. No, okay? I'm reading this right the fuck now because it is relevant and time sensitive. Go ahead, Monty. Continue talking about your bromance with Shawn Mendes.
My bromance with Shawn Mendes? No.
Yeah. I mean, you said you loved him. I don't know if it's true.
I never said I loved him.
My bad, but see, go ahead back. Go
this
ahead.
Is what this is that Hannibal verbal clickbait.
No, I don't know what you're talking. I know
all the times.
Not at all. Don't know what you're talking about.
That Hannibal verbal clickbait. This is the price you pay when Hannibal is one of your best friends. Verbal clickbait, because your best friends, you let them in, they know things about you, and they're like, oh, I can clickbait that and not tell anything about you. So you can't be mad, and you really can't, because he didn't say anything about the situation, but he said some shit that puts you on the spot where you have to explain it or just accept that he said that. Fuck you, Hannibal.
I know that's not what it is. All right. He just did the whole Fox News explain, backing around and stuff like that. It's just, but what'd you think of the album?
All right. The album.
Since you're a big fan of Shawn Mendes, go ahead. What'd you think?
I see what you're doing.
Y'all heard how he was gushing over the art just now, right? But he gonna act like he don't like it. Now watch him talk about the album like it's trash now, just to prove me wrong. Go ahead, Monty.
All right, I'm not taking the bait. I'm gonna talk like I talk. So, this album is 75% forgettable. Like, just right out the gate. 75% of the songs on this album are completely forgettable because they all sound the same. This album, what I heard was somebody that loves Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake, Prince, and Bruno Mars. Yeah. That's what I hear on this album. Mm-hmm. And what he went on to do was make Michael Jackson, Prince, Justin Timberlake, and Bruno Mars songs that aren't as good as Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake, Prince, and Bruno Mars songs. To the point where it's just, if you want to hear songs that Michael Jackson, Prince, Justin Timberlake, and Bruno Mars recorded and said, you know what, this isn't good enough to put out, check out Shawn Mendes.
Shit.
That's what I hear on this album.
Oh man.
It's to that point where it's that forgettable to me. And I say all that not to, I don't want to say this guy isn't good at what he does. He is. He's very good at it. But he's playing at the big table. So, no, you don't stack up. There is no sound that is Shawn Mendes. He does not have a sound that is his own. I I'm bored with it. Like, standouts to me were Senorita, because it's a fucking earworm, and Senorita I have issues with. Figure out what the fuck language you're talking about. I love it when you call me Senorita. It makes me say ooh la 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 la. Are we Spanish or French? What are we dealing with? But it's an earworm though. It's an earworm. I will give you that. The other standouts, I'm looking through the track list because I'm trying to remember names. I've only listened to it twice. Where's one? Particular Taste, I enjoyed. But it's still, yeah. And, like, Lost in Japan sounds like a Justin Timberlake song that he threw away and didn't want to use. What else? No. Youth by Khaled, or Youth featuring Khaled, is, in my opinion, the best song on this entire album.
Interesting.
And I enjoy him. I hope he comes up in one of these lists, because I would love to give one of his albums a listen. But this, no. And I would grade this album. It's not unlistenable. It's really great background music. It's good to just have on if there's something you don't want to pay that much attention to, that you don't give that much of a shit about. Let it go. Put it on. It's not good. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I would give it a C-.
Okay.
So, which would be 2.5 to 3 stars.
I got you. It's funny. Thrift Store Dan actually said something very similar. He says this is an A if you're a soccer mom, and a C- if you're anyone else.
And this album is for people that, I think this is for pop music fans that are also Prince fans and just craving new Prince music, and you just want to hear somebody trying to sound like the shit Prince threw away. Okay. That's what this is.
The funny thing is, I had a very similar observation about this project. For me, the standout tracks. So the my two favorite tracks on the project are "If I Can't Have You" and "In My Blood," which I call the HIV song.
All right. All right.
Like, listen to "In My Blood," but then consider that whole song is about somebody that's HIV positive, and it's a hilarious, amazing listen to that song. That's not what it's about, but it makes it just ring different when you hear it.
Adding it to my notes. Go.
My two favorite songs on the project are also the two big singles on the project. Senorita is one of them songs. I get why it works. It's catchy, but it's also catchy because it's like, when they did the song, people was like, well, are they in a relationship? Aren't they in a relationship? And I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck who Shawn Mendes is fucking. I don't give a fuck who Camila Cabello is fucking. That shit doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the appeal of that aspect of the song is completely lost on me. I actually thought that a Particular Taste is actually my least favorite song on the project.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
All
that's
right.
actually I just thought that was the most, like, that's the one song on the project where it was like, if I heard it and it was on, like, most of the songs on here is like, if I hear them on the radio, I won't turn it off, but I'm not going to necessarily go searching for it. But with that song, I'm definitely turning it off. If that song is on, I'm cutting the radio off.
See, and for me, Particular Taste came on, and it sounded like something that was hidden in Prince's vault that sounded better when Prince did it, but he got access to it and said, oh, I can do this.
Yeah, like "Where Were You in the Morning" has like John Mayerish vibes. "Nervous" has like it sounds like, you know, it's like Nervous, and a couple other songs like "Nervous" and what else? Queen. They both sound like a Canadian doing a Prince impersonation.
Yeah.
You know, and so I think you're definitely spot on with this. But I did like this album more than Monty did. I tend to listen to more pop music than Monty does. And I think as far as pop music goes, of the pop music albums that we've listened to so far, I think this is one of the better ones. I think this is a like, for people that listen to this style of music, like that R&B based pop music.
Yeah.
This is gonna be right in their lane.
Yeah.
This is and I'm one of those people that's like real like as it exists in its genre, it fits right where it's supposed to. Like outside of its genre, being like one of those albums that's like, are people outside of the pop listening genre gonna gravitate to this album? Probably not. Yeah. This isn't like Amy Winehouse's Back in Black or Adele's 21 or Nirvana's Nevermind, or shit like that. Like, it's not one of those albums. This isn't like Thriller from Michael Jackson. This isn't Purple Rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is a good, solid pop album.
Okay.
So yeah, I think as a pop album, I would give it like a B, like a solid B.
All right.
As a pop album, I'd give it a B. And this album is for, like I said, Monty, I really feel like you knocked it out the park, man. You really stole all my thunder on this one. This album is made for white people that like soul music but don't have any black friends.
That's pretty good though. That's pretty good though.
That's who this album is for. It's like, I like soul music, but I don't know any black people, so I'm gonna listen to Shawn Mendes.
All right. Well, I want to ask you this question because you said something that piqued my curiosity.
Go ahead.
Talking about the pop albums we've listened to lately, and this one does come in high for me. I gave it a low grade because I think it's mostly filler, but it's good filler. He does a good job with the filler. But it is filler. It is what it is. I'm calling it what it is. I'm not gonna listen to this beyond today. I'm done with Shawn Mendes. I'll hear Senorita when I'm at a bus stop or in a grocery store, whatever. But in 2 years, we're gonna forget that Senorita existed.
Okay.
My question is, do you think, like, I want you to rank Taylor Swift's Lover, and we'll just go simple. Lover, what's the name of it?
Shawn Mendes.
It's just Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, and what?
K through 12. Rank those 1 through 3. 1 being the best, 3 being the worst.
Well, I know from best to worst, I would go K through 12, Shawn Mendes, Taylor Swift.
All right. Then yeah.
But like the K through 12 for me is easily the best, and the irony is, I think that the catchy songs on Taylor Swift's album and the catchy songs on Shawn Mendes' album are catchier than the best stuff on K through 12.
Yeah.
But K through 12 has an identity. It has a fingerprint. It has a certain DNA to it.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't conform to normal pop standards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a pop album that tries to be more than it is. And I think Melanie Martinez did a great job.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's, and then Taylor Swift is going to come last of the 3 for me, mainly because of the 3 albums, Taylor Swift's album is designed for girls to listen to, for very young girls to listen to. And I'm not a young girl, so it doesn't, those songs don't resonate with me.
Fair enough. Hypothesis, I'm going to get to you in a second. That's hilarious. But, yeah, we're in total agreement on this. I like it. And look, I want to put it out right now because it's a great way to wrap this segment up. Hannibal, why don't you pick a couple people to let us know what we're listening to next week. You pick a shithead that's watching now to give a number, and then let us know what album we're listening to as the number 1 or whatever for number 1 in the country right now to listen to. And while you're checking that out, or pick a shithead first and then check that out.
Okay. Steve Bowden, go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 100.
All right.
There
we go. And while you're checking that, I want to say Hypothesis said, while you're looking, he said, so we went from Michael Jackson Thriller to Shawn Mendes Filler. Boom! Plunger points right there.
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny.
And Penultima is the one that came up with the name for this segment.
It was Pen. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so good. Give Pen 100 plunger points for coming up with the name that we stuck with.
There we go. And I'm giving Hypothesis his first.
Gotcha. All right. And Steve Bowden picked number 18. So next week. Oh, okay. All right. This is gonna be interesting. So every week, Monty and I endeavor to listen to 2 albums, and we can talk about them on the show. So on Wednesday, Monty and I will be talking about Post Malone's new album, Hollywood's Bleeding.
Okay.
Which I've already heard and I have thoughts about. And the number 18 album in the country is Khaled's, I think it's Khalid's Free Spirit album. So those are the 2 albums that
all right. Hollywood's Bleeding and Free Spirit. All right.
Yeah, so those are the 2 albums that we're going to listen to. The funny thing is, if you had picked well, let me see. I'm trying to see where all the good albums at. Where all the albums I really, really want to check out. This is a weird week for music though. So, matter of fact, from now on we're gonna have them pick from 1 to 200, not from 1 to 100.
All right. We can do that. Let's see.
So yeah. So those are the 2 albums that we gonna. Those are the 2 albums that we gonna. Those are the 2 albums that we're going to do. And Thrift Store Dan, I also really like that Ozzy Osbourne song. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, that's right now, from what I've heard of that album, that's the standout track on the album. Like, Post Malone has a song, it's like him, Ozzy Osbourne, and Travis Scott. And I had a customer, and I have a story about that. I had a customer a couple days ago get in the car and gave her the aux, and she started playing Post Malone's album. And I was like, holy shit, this Post Malone's album? And she was like, yeah. I said, when the fuck this shit came out? She was like, just came out a couple days ago. I was like, god damn, I've been sleeping on Post. So then after she got off the car, I downloaded it and listened to it. And as I was listening to it, I realized that she had played all the best tracks while she was in the car. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, wait, where's all it? And then I realized, I said, okay, I got you. So, but you know, it's interesting.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Yeah, I'm Mike. I don't know if I'm gonna say it's great, but there's a lot of stuff that I like on that project. So, you know, and I might even try to extend it out like this, maybe not this week, but coming up soon. We might set it up where we'll listen to whatever the number 1 album is in the country and Shithead's Choice. So you can pick any album you want, and then we might even could do it bracket style. Matter of fact,
you know what we can do? Here's how we do this. And I don't know if you're going to agree to this. If it might be putting you on the spot. Never mind.
Wait, no, go for it.
No. What I'm thinking is we can do all 3. Shithead's Choice will be a patron-only thing, and only like a 30-minute thing. Like we pop in, do this segment, and pop out for patrons only.
Okay.
For Shithead's Choice.
All right. I like
so anybody $2 and above will get it.
Steve Bowden says that he picked 18 because 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
So before we move on to the next bit, what did we get in the way of Streamlabs? Let's see.
Oh yeah, so we got
Streamlabs and Nickel Chats.
Yeah, Create Beats. He sent $5, and he says, "Cool work, Monty." And he's right. That was very cool work, Monty. Hypothesis sent $5, and he says, "You ever play a video game with a CGI intro that doesn't fit the game?" I think you saying about the Shawn Mendes cover. I think it's like that, but with album covers.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I you know what I used to hate back in the day? Like, this isn't something that happens as much now because people are more aware of it. But I used to hate when they would show a commercial for a video game and all they would show you was the cutscenes. Yeah. So you would think that's what the actual gameplay looked like, and then you get the game and be like, oh, these was all cutscenes. Fuck this.
Yeah. That is how we all learn to, when we do our searches for games, to search gameplay.
Gameplay, yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Show me what the fucking game looks like.
Yeah, you did that. So yeah, so all right, so that concludes that segment. That actually went a little bit longer than I expected, but it worked though. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was good. I had
a
some
whole
stuff
bunch
to
of
say about it.
shitheads listen to us talk about Shawn Mendes' album.
Yeah.
So you know, pick better numbers, guys.
Yeah.
So we can do that shit.
No, we
right.
got some fun numbers. I might enjoy the next week of music listening, but let's talk about what's coming up next.
What's up next, Monty?
Try to make it clap, cause we up next.
There we go.
I'm never not excited for what's up next, man. That shit is hilarious every time. All right, upcoming shit shows we have on where are we at? Okay, here we go. On Tuesday the 24th, Monty and I are going to be on the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben Pye and Billy the Fridge. So
Yes.
you guys catch us Tuesday on DP. On Wednesday, so Monty,
Yes.
now, can we commit to this? On Wednesday, we're going to do a Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones episode.
I mean, why the fuck not? Let's do it. I haven't started building the episode yet, and I want to do it. We haven't figured out how. I have a good idea how. So let's go.
I also have a good idea how, based on how we did the Melanie Martinez episode and how we did that Superman episode yesterday.
Well,
So yeah,
we're on the same page. So
Okay.
we're doing a Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones episode.
Yeah, so next Wednesday, Monty and I will be deconstructing Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones. And remember, any shithead who watched Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones, so you can talk about it in the chat. And like, look, we're giving participation plunger points for you guys. So if you read the comic of the week, you get plunger points. If you watch the movies we watch or listen to the albums we listen to before we get to the show, you are going to get plunger points for that.
And that being said, read this comic before next week, and you'll only hear our review on the pre-show. So join us on Patreon if you want to see the pre-show.
I got you. So that'll give me a chance to reread it. J.J. Abrams did a Spider-Man comic.
I stole $3,000.
All right, we'll read that before we hit the next one. But continue, Hannibal.
I have thoughts about it. So
all right, I do too.
So next Wednesday, Monty and I are going to do a Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones episode. Then the following Friday, 1 week from today, on September 27th,
yep,
Monty and I will be doing our Fast and the Furious torture episode where we watch all 9 of the Fast and the Furious films.
Yeah.
And I am 2 films in and hating life right now. I was like, y'all understand, I was at AutoZone the other day and I almost punched somebody in the face thinking about that movie. So I was just like, man, fuck this shit. So, but I'm only 2 in. I still and I'm hesitant because the next one is 3 Fast, 3 Furious. I mean Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift.
I
still stand by Tokyo Drift is trash.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a very long while, but I'm thinking the same thing. So that's all of the September episodes. Monty, would you tell the shitheads about what we got coming up in October?
Yeah, well, right after that torture episode, we get a little bit of relief and fun. We got Jeff Holiday coming on the show, and all you DP fans, you just saw him last night on DP. He was fucking hilarious on there. That was a great episode of DP. So, Jeff, you fucking killed it on there. Like, trying to get people to spit on people. Like, dude, what the fuck? But Jeff Holiday will be joining us on the shit show. And the week after that, we have G-Man joining us. And, yeah. What do you think about that, Hannibal?
Fuck you is what I think about that, Monty.
Right. Well,
that's what I think. Fuck you.
Well, I think I'm gonna break things up a little bit. Normally I do G shit after this, but I think we're about to give you a little G shit because I want to show you how this came about.
Oh.
And I have edited this video for use on the G-Man episode. More of this will come out on the G-Man episode, but let's check out some G shit.
I think they in the mood for some motherfucking G shit. So Dre, what up, dog?
I refuse to interact with anybody else on the internet, and I am getting off of here for good. I am entertaining deleting all of my YouTube channels because I'm sick and tired of the garbage that's going on here online. I'm tired of that. I can't even offer my opinion on here no more without somebody dropping my personal information on here. All that garbage you guys are hearing about me on these other channels, you can believe that, or you start walking in the truth. Hannibal and Monty, I did see yours. You guys cuss too much if I'm not mistaken. I think that's yours. Let me go to your channel here real quick, Hannibal and Monty. Hold on a minute. I don't do the cussing thing, sir. Oh, you got the audacity. Oh, no. I made the Dragoon diss track. That is my response to that garbage. And by the way, Hannibal, why didn't you get permission from me to use so many individual clips of me? Why didn't you talk to me about the save things or anything like that? And on top of that, why haven't I received an invite to come on your show to have a chit chat with you guys? Hannibal and Monty.
Fuck this.
When did you
dude,
give me an
man.
invite? You never gave me an invite to go to your channel. Right? If you guys are gonna do something, let me know what day, and I'll come on there. I ain't got a problem with that. You didn't invite me one time, sir, and if you did, I don't remember. If somebody got a YouTube video where I acknowledged that I got an invite there, and maybe I forgot, give me the link to that video. But as far as I know, you never gave me an invite. I know the Geek Room is trying to get me to go there, and the Drunken Peasants wants me to come on there. But as far as your show goes, I don't remember getting an invite from you. Add me to Skype, and that is a good way you can invite me. Okay, act positively godless for my information. Skype. Okay, if you have me on Skype, Hannibal and Monty, leave me a comment right now. I'll open up Skype right now. Hold on. Got you on Skype.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, okay, so you are on here. Let me give these guys a call here real quick. Let's see, have a conversation with these guys. Let's see if it's serious. Hannibal and Monty, I'm about to call you guys. Hello?
Oh
Hello? Yeah, how you doing? Is this Hannibal and Monty?
Yes, this is Monty of Hannibal and Monty.
Oh, okay. So you've been on my Skype all this time.
Oh, yes. I've been on your channel, dude.
You've been on my channel?
Yes, I called in once, and you talked to me, and I invited you onto our show.
Really?
And you never followed up.
You called my show?
I've got 5 different instances where I reached out to you, and nothing.
You know what? I don't remember. It probably did happen. I really don't remember.
Right, it's all good. If you honestly don't remember, it's cool, but here's an open invite. We got openings in October. We can have you on the show. You can air your grievances.
Air my grievances? I don't even know what you got. I think I responded to that show one time, if that's the show I'm thinking about. But
no, you've never responded to our show. You have never acknowledged that we made the audacity. Right?
That's not true.
Drag. Put some respect on our name.
That's not true.
We made that.
Okay. So let me ask you something, because you guys took a lot of sound bites and put that in there. Why didn't you guys get permission from me? Because I'm sure it's monetized, right? Why didn't you guys get permission from me?
Actually, it's not monetized.
So why did Dragnut and those guys tell me I needed to get permission from you to actually use it?
Because he wants you to put some respect on our name and acknowledge that we made it.
Okay, so Hannibal and Monty show made the Audacity song. All right. And by the way, I like it. So why do I need your permission to use it?
Because you didn't make it, nigga. Ooh,
say sorry, nigga.
One of the many questions that will be answered on the G-Man episode.
Oh my god. Oh no. It's amazing because he called it trash and said it was, and he said it was dope. He said he didn't know who it was, and then he acknowledged that we made it all at the same time.
Yes,
G-Man should run for president. Okay, okay. Like, it's amazing. Like, the level of hypocrisy and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like two different people that live in his head. Like, one is like a gay black guy who's an ultra Christian, and the other one is Well, I don't know who the other one is, but it's just. Y'all don't. Y'all understand? My whole Punisher shirt, okay? Look at this, okay? My whole Punisher shirt is drenched in sweat right now.
Yeah. So see, y'all are gonna get a torture episode at the beginning of the month in October.
I am rage sweating right now. You don't understand. I want to change my What's Eating Hannibal right now. You don't understand. That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. I want to change my What's Eating Hannibal. I'm in that place right now.
It's coming up. Like, there's so much more of that conversation that I'm gonna send you the link so you can check it out to be prepared. But that conversation might be the entire show.
Oh my God. Oh my. So everybody that's watching the show, please go ahead and like the stream so we can get those likes up. Also, if you share the stream, you will get plunger points just for sharing it. Like, share it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, tag us in it, and you will get extra plunger points for it. How many plunger points do we get for people sharing? Hold on, let me see.
Yes, and while you pull that up, I'm in the wrong place.
Let's see, how to plunger points. Let's see. If you share the shit show while it's going on, if you share any episode of shit show, you get 30 plunger points.
Yeah.
So go ahead, click like, you know what I'm saying, and go ahead and share it and then get 30 points. Tag us so we can see it, and then make sure you get your appropriate points. And also throw us a couple dollars because this shit ain't cheap. And we got a couple that came in. Angry Roach donated $10. He said cocaine is a hell of a drug. Look, listen. For the G-Man episode, I'm going to need some cocaine, all right? I'm going to need some nose candy. Somebody give me some booger sugar, all right? So I can do that goddamn episode. Hypothesis also sent us $5, and he said, ooh, this is awesome. If I send a copy of WWF Aggression, the rap album that remixes the Attitude Era themes in the mail, would y'all review it? So, first off, yes, we would, and you don't have to send it because I already got that shit.
Yep, we will review it. So I've already heard it, and I was all about that shit back in the day. That could be a fun show.
The Run DMC Degeneration X song.
Yep.
That was my shit. So first off, they shouldn't call that the Run DMC version of the song because it's just Rev Run on it. There's no DMC. It's just Run. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put. You know what I'm saying? You can't just have Big Boy and not Andre and call them Outkast. You got to have all of them. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, I'm a fan of that project. I actually haven't heard it in a while. I remember, oh God, who was the dude that used to do the Shooting Star Press? Was it Billy something?
Billy Gunn? No, that wasn't Billy Gunn. No.
I forget who the first wrestler was that was doing the Shooting Star Press, but he had a song on it that I really, really liked too. Yeah, I was a huge fan. I was a big wrestling fan, especially the Attitude Era. So that was my shit. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and let's so yeah, that concludes what's up next, Monty. Let's
Yeah, well, I'll before we get into the other shit, why don't we just, take the taste of G-Man out of our mouths by seeing what amazing things happened with Jesse Lee Peterson since we last saw him. So here we go. Here's something amazing.
Amazing. Racism has never existed. Amazing. Amazing. A dirty woman. Amazing.
Do you think that blacks are smart enough or qualified enough or to build and do for themselves and just not beg for free stuff? Because most of people around the world, including Americans, are convinced now that black people just don't have it. They're not smart enough.
What Americans?
Because if they were smart enough, they would not want affirmative actions. So, like, for example, they beg for everything, and they beg because they say they're black.
Black people beg for everything?
They claim that they've been enslaved, and none of these people have been enslaved. They know nothing about slavery, right, except the lies they've been told.
What are the lies?
So once you let them in, they still beg. They want you to lower the test scores. They want you, don't make me have to come to school that much, or don't make me have to be at work. They're still just complaining. And so most people are convinced that blacks are just not, it's just not in them. So does it make them better or worse? For everybody to have, most people to have that impression of them.
Do you write scripts?
I'm sorry?
Do you write scripts?
No, you want me to?
You should, because you're really good at making shit up.
Because today it's going to be
amazing.
amazing.
Baby.
Oh man, you just gonna follow some G shit right into some amazing, huh? All right. You see how malicious Monty is. All right, Monty, you got some questions. For me, so
I do have some questions for you. I do have some.
Run those questions.
I got two of them for you. And the first one is,
what's up, nigga? You want to talk some shit?
Yes, I do want to talk some shit.
All right,
Monty.
all right. Well,
yes.
my second question is, what's eating Hannibal? So here we go.
Often imitated but never duplicated.
Yeah, that's it.
OG, original gangster, original gangster, original gangster.
Women drivers, people who talk during the movie, customers who cannot make up their mind while ordering food.
They shit on LA, they shit on Chicago, they shit on Miami, they shit on New Jersey.
New Yorkers, Atlanta Falcon fans, possibly people from Alaska.
They hate Canadians, they hate the South, they hate the rain, they hate the snow, they hate murder, they hate crime, they hate fucking everything. They hate the Knicks when they're winning, they hate the Knicks when they're losing.
Indecisive morons.
Well, Monty is
idiots. Humans. These people have formed a burning question. What is grinding Hannibal's gears?
Well, that was weird. I don't know why it went black.
Imitated but never duplicated.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's it.
Hang on. See what happens? There we go. Go into your What's Eating Hannibal. I'll figure out what's up.
All right, so I had like this great What's Eating Hannibal lined up that I wanted to give you guys, but I'm gonna save that because you want to know what's eating. You want to know what's eating Hannibal right now, Monty. You what's eating Hannibal right now, okay? You are what's eating Hannibal right now. And let me tell you guys why Monty is what's eating Hannibal. See. For months, Monty was like fascinated with G-Man and his foolishness and just the dumb shit that he says online. And he's just like, right, I just can't not watch this shit. It's amazing. And then it was like, he kept talking about it, and kept talking about it, and then bam, we did our first ever episode. Well, we did our first ever Let the like Shithead tournament where you guys get to pick what our torture episode was back in May, and you guys bracketed out for us to do an episode about G-Man, right? So we did the G-Man episode, right? Monty did all of his research.
G-search.
Okay. All right. So so Monty did all of this research on G-Man and put together a fantastic episode. It is, if you don't know who G-Man is, you can watch our G-Man torture episode and you will literally learn everything you need to know about who G-Man is and why he rubs people the wrong way, right? And it was a brilliant episode, and to date, it is our most viewed episode of all the episodes of Hannibal and Monty Shit Show.
Yes.
Right? And it is a fantastic episode. People I know, they had no idea who G-Man was. Watch that episode. People that hate G-Man and some people that love G-Man all tuned into that episode. We made a bunch of money on that episode. It was a great fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Then, like maybe 5 or 6 weeks later, some kind of way, G-Man mentioned us somewhere, and then we ended up doing a second G-Man episode.
True.
Right?
True.
Now,
Yeah,
I'm mad because at this point I'm dealing with like G-Search and Hannibal and Monty are my G-Rolls, you know, and this episode is un-G-leavable, and everybody in the fucking Discord put the letter G in their names and stuff like that.
Look, didn't you put the letter G in your name too? Because I think you're MFN Gannibal.
Yo, somebody else did that. You know good and goddamn well I didn't do that shit. All right? These motherfuckers changed my shit, and I have no idea how to change it back. I've been trying to figure out how to change my name, take that G out of my goddamn name for a long time, right? So then we did a second episode, and I was like, okay, once and for all, we are finished with G-Man. We are never talking about G-Man again. And right now, if you look at the 10 most viewed videos on our channel, the number one most watched episode is the G-Man torture episode, right?
Yeah.
The second most watched episode is like the Audacity video is in like the top 3 or 4, and then the second G-Man episode with Scientist Mel is in there as well, right? So G-Man is in 3 of our top 10 most viewed videos. I am just so done and over this motherfucker. And then now we got to do another episode with him on it.
Yeah, he will be here. He will be here. And Thrift Store Dan says, sounds like Monty is jeeting Hannibal. Plunger points. Plunger points.
I disagree. Don't give him plunger points for that. Don't give him plunger points for that. All right? Look, I'm sick and tired of talking about this dude. Like, the shit is done. It's over. Now we got to do a whole episode. Look, listen. I'm letting y'all know. He's coming to my house. I'm not going to be on my best behavior, all right? Okay? I'm going to be cussing. I'm going to be saying a whole bunch of sacrilegious shit. You better get ready, goddamn. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not pulling any punches because he's here. We are not friends, okay?
All right.
No, I'm just, that's what it is. And Monty, stop it, all right? Fucking stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
but look, he's not putting the proper respect on our name. That's all I'm saying.
Monty
it's not the proper amount of respect.
You nigga, you was eating ham. Right? Fuck.
I can handle that.
Move on to the next segment. I'm pissed off. Right? So mad. And the funny thing is, I had a whole different what's eating Hannibal. I got the shit all written out. I got my bullet points. It's some good shit. And guess what? I'm saving for the day.
I love it when this happens. All right, well, let's move on to fair or foul. Here we go.
Yes. How big are your balls? Okay, Mr. Rashid. Are they ready for the truth?
So fucking mad at you.
First loving.
And what's good? And how do they hurt us? Because they love Phil.
We don't need to give any time to them mess to it.
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking, and so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corners. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah, because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. And I loved it when I was doing it. Hallelujah, God came and purged me. Hallelujah, God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turn your soul unto me and I'll use you. But now I can shake for Jesus. I'm under the anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you.
Suck my cock, bitches.
God bless you.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have. Guilty or innocent? Innocent. Feed him to the
Yes. Fair or foul. One of my favorite segments on the motherfucking shit show for various reasons. So everybody, if this is your first time tuning in to Hannibal and Monty shit show, first off, welcome. We are happy to have you guys on the show. If you don't know the way the segment works, so every day I do a deep dive on the news. I will go to I'll go to like a bunch of different news sites. I have a news aggregator site I go to every day that gives me a collection of news stories. I'll go to the 8 Associated Press, CNN, Fox News, Politico, Breitbart, InfoWars, The Hill, Reuters, The Blaze, Newsmax, MSNBC, Snopes, Axios. I go to a bunch of different news sites and I come across these stories. And as I read the stories and I get to the end of it, I always wonder, Did they get this right? Was this the right decision or the wrong decision? Was this inaccurate? Was this accurate or inaccurate? Was the final decision fair or was the final decision foul? So I'm going to read you guys a couple of stories, and I want you guys to chime in and let me know, if you guys think that the story is fair. Like, then I'm gonna ask you, question. You tell us if you think it's fair or foul. All right?
There we go.
Is that cool?
Yes. Yes, let's do it.
All right, cool. So I got 4 stories pulled up right now. And let's see. The first story is continue. What is going on? What is this? Instructions confirmed. Continue the site. I don't want to do none of this shit. There we go. Fucking got me doing too damn much. All right. The first story comes from CNN. All right. All right. Here we go. From CNN.com. A man ordered. Okay, I'm not going to read the headline because that's going to just tell you the fair foul. Australian journalist Peter Lalor. I'm going to just call him Australian journalist Pete. Okay. Aussie Pete. Aussie Pete, the journalist, is something of a beer aficionado. He's written about brews for almost 25 years, but he balks at paying more than $10 for a pint. He says, and I quote, "I like nice beer and nice wine, but I don't pay silly prices," is what he told CNN in an email. That might have been true until he went for a beer at a hotel bar in Manchester, England. He expected to pay $6.76.
Okay.
Monty, how much do you think he actually ended up getting charged for that beer?
$20.
Okay, that's wrong. Try again.
All right. Wait. Let me go the other way. $3.
No. Okay. Okay. He wrote after he had the beer that he expected to be $6.76.
Yeah.
He took a picture of it and put it on his Twitter and said, "See this beer? That is the most expensive beer in history." The ordeal started Sunday night after he dropped off a friend at a train station and stopped at the Malmaison Hotel. He asked for something British. To his dismay, the bartender suggested a Heineken, so he settled for an IPA. Right? That ended up being something Scottish. He wasn't wearing his glasses when the bartender passed him the check, he said, but he said he just had a feeling that she got the price wrong. So he asked her what he had been charged, and she collapsed into laughter. But Aussie, Aussie Pete, he wasn't laughing. They had charged him, $67,689.
Oh, shit. All right.
For the beer. They charged him 10,000 times the price of the beer.
Damn.
Right? Management issued him an immediate refund and assured him that the charge that massive might not even go through. But a few days later, his wife called and said $67,000 is gone out our bank account.
Wow. Wait. What? Rewind. Who just says $67,000 is gone from our bank account? Like, not we're overdrawn for $67,000?
Yeah.
But $67,000 is gone from our bank account.
Yeah. And he says, and I quote, "I am not a wealthy man, liar." He says, "but I could buy my car 10 times over with that amount." So they apologized to him, and they said, and what the hotel says was, "We hope we can invite Peter back for another drink. The next one is definitely on the house." So the fair foul question I have, Monty, and I gotta find it because I lost the damn question I had set up. Where is it at? Where is the question?
Yeah, I'm just while you look, I'm still stuck on this is gone from our account.
Yeah. So the question is it fair or foul that all they offered him after charging him $67,000 was a free beer the next time he's in their hotel? Is that fair or foul? And everybody in the chat, let us know.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fair or foul that after he got charged 10,000 times the price of a Scottish IPA, right? He got charged 10,000 times the price of the beer. Yeah. Is it fair or foul that they only offered him a free beer the next time he's in their hotel?
Oh, it's
what do
foul.
you guys say?
I say foul.
You say foul? Okay.
I say foul. I think I don't think he's owed a lot. Honestly, he's not owed anything because it was a mistake. They fixed it. But my business, I would have hooked that dude up if it was. And again, refresh me on the story. Is this a bar that he regulars?
No. He's from Australia. He just happened to be in England and went to this particular place.
Yeah, I would at least offer him something. Look, next time you come in, we got you. Or come back in tomorrow. Drink all night on us.
Yeah.
Or if he's from another country, whenever you come to this bar, give us your name. You drink free when you come here. Whenever you come back to the country, this is your bar. You come hang out with us. We'll laugh about that story. Because they're not losing much. He then promotes them. This story goes out, and it's like, yeah, this is my bar when I go there. Because they charge me $67,000.
I'm laughing at E.M. Dubois. He says, what's eating Hannibal? When Monty and G-Man deter what Hannibal had planned for a segment. I call foul. I agree, E.M. Dubois, and give him points for that.
Here they come. Here they come.
There we go. All right, let's see. What does the chat say about this? Let's see. You say $60, $80. Everybody's trying to guess how much they charge them. Okay, E.M. Dubois says, okay, it could have just been a funny mix-up, and that'd have been fair. But then the charge went through, and that is foul. Yep. Look, listen. As soon as the charge goes through, it's like, look, we got a problem. All right, we got a big fucking problem. $67,000 come out my bank account.
Yeah,
we got a problem.
Yeah, I came here with $6 for a beer.
Yeah. Let's see. American Nightmare says foul. He may be an entitled prick, but they basically stole $67,000 from him, which is 30 times what G-Man stole, right? So
we don't know that he stole that. We don't know that he stole it.
Yeah. The soundbite says, I stole $3,000.
That's
like
true.
Those are the words that come from his mouth.
That's true.
Right?
That's
Matter
true.
of fact, somebody should donate money just so we could hear it say, I stole $3,000, just so we can have the proof that he stole $3,000.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike says foul. At least get him a free room, and that's where I'm at. I'm like, look, and I'm jumping ahead right now. But if it was me in that situation, they got to give me like a free week in their suite, and I got all expenses paid for a week. Everything, like the hotel rooms, the food, the beer, everything is free for a week. Like, look, y'all just took $7,000 out of my bank account. Y'all can give me this. All right.
Yeah, like. You just start at that point. You start asking for things. They go, well, this costs that. Well, I don't have it because you took $67,000 from me. Can I just have this?
Yeah. Let's see what else. Sir Marvin Manister, what's going on, man? Good to see you in the chat. He says foul as fuck. Destruction Inc. says foul. They should give him a free week-long stay. Thank you. Juma P says foul as fuck. Thank you. Danny Lisner says foul. Steve Bowden says fair. Hold up. He's trolling. Steve Bowden fucking with us. I got you. Thrift Dan says fair. If that's what they charge for beer out there because their minimum wage is so high. Hashtag libertarian logic. Give him plenty of points for that. I appreciate your cleverness on that one.
Wait, who was that? Who was that?
That was Thrift Store Dan.
Thrift Store Dan. All right. Thrift Store Dan's racking them up. Look at that. Tonight's your night, man.
I stole $3,000.
There we go.
There we go. And that came from, hold on, I'm getting to it now. Angry Roach. He says, got the proof right here, Hannibal. There it is. That's that. There it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, I found $3,000. You said the words came out of your mouth that you stole $3,000. And he says it's so upbeat. I stole $3,000.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Let's see. The next story comes from mustreadalaska.com.
All right.
When I tell y'all I be doing a deep dive on the news, I be deep diving, right? So some of you guys may have heard about this story or not. There's a controversy. Well, there was a controversy brewing a couple weeks ago about a female member of a swim team for the DeMond High School who was disqualified at a swimming and diving meet. The girl was having a wardrobe violation or malfunction, or perhaps simply she wasn't wearing her swimsuit properly. So let me go ahead and say this first. Must Read Alaska is a conservative, right-leaning website based in Alaska.
Okay.
All right. So that's important to note because I started to grab the other version of the story, but I wanted to grab this particular version of the story, right? And I'm gonna give you guys the broad stroke version of it. There's a girl. See, now I feel like I need the girl's name. All right. So there's a swim meet happening in Alaska versus Damon High versus Chugiak High School, and one of the girls, one of the thicker, more curvy girls, was they said that like her swimsuit kept creeping up into her ass, right? So one of the judges disqualified the girl from swimming. They said they disqualified the curvy girl from swimming because they said that the suit wasn't like she wasn't wearing. If she was wearing the wrong size suit, she could be disqualified for that, and so she got disqualified. Right now, after that, the Alaska State Athletic Commission looked at it, and it was like, yeah, this is fucked up. We're not doing that shit. So then they underturned the decision. You know what I'm saying? So everything is back the way it's supposed to be. So she's good, her team is good, and she had swum a bunch that day, so everything was good. But according to this right-leaning, conservative Alaskan website, what she wrote was, there are rules about bathing suits in high school programs, and they govern the standards of propriety, including modesty and decency. According to one account, the girl is a large swimmer with a curvy body, and she was wearing the suit without prohibited modifications. She was disqualified because of her shape, which is shapely, and also possibly because of her race. Because this girl isn't, like, she's some type of mix. I don't know what the fuck she is. Like, she looked like a white girl to me that got like a little bit of something else in there in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like an octoroon, some shit. I'm not sure. According to another account, the girl was wearing her suit in a way purposefully to show more skin. Not so, writes Lauren Logan, who opened up the Pandora's box when she criticized the disqualification on the publishing platform Medium and suggested the girl swimmer was being subject to racism, sexism, and a bit of fat shaming. But a former swim coach named Angel Mock, familiar with the situation, had a different view. I have personally witnessed this swimmer's suit and can say that it is not being worn in the intended manner. U.S. Swimming has put guidelines in place for us to follow involving coverage of swimsuits, and these guidelines have been ignored.
All right. And Steve Bowden says, Hannibal and Monty show, we need pictures. You stop being a perv, dude. You just want to see that ass.
And look, listen, let me go ahead and tell y'all something. I looked for that ass, right? And when the story first broke, there was pictures of that ass. But because she is in high school, and I cannot preface that enough, those pictures are no longer online, or at least on the regular internet.
As they shouldn't be.
Maybe on the dark web, where I don't go, regardless of what the Tor browser on my computer suggests. I don't go on the dark web. So that's that. So the question is it fair or foul that this girl got disqualified in the first place?
To me, it seems like she just got disqualified for having ass. So foul that she got disqualified. Like, look, her parents are her dad at least is already upset that she's got ass. So don't.
But you know what though? Ass might not be popular in Alaska. You don't know what they like in Alaska. They might not like ass. Everywhere doesn't like ass.
That's true. That's true. I know in New Orleans we like ass. So, like that's what we like. So. And, that's, I say foul that she got disqualified. Same as it's foul for getting disqualified for dreadlocks and all that shit. This woman was born with ass. Let her have her ass. Calm down.
All right, There we go. Let's see what's the chat saying right now. What's everybody saying? Penultima says ice swimming is dope. I bet it's not. Shit's cold is what that is. You know what I'm saying? Have my fucking my balls in retreat as soon as I touch the water. Let me see. Jeremy M says flotation devices. give him 100 points for that. That's funny.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
All right. Let's see. It's I'm trying to get to it, but it keeps refreshing. It's a Thrift Store Dan says her shape is shapely. What a descriptive description. Yes, it is. It says Sir Marvin Manister says, "File, go read Leviticus, and you will see Christian modesty and ethics." There you go. American Nightmare says it's foul because you can't control what happens to your clothes whenever it hits the water. And I also didn't think they swim in Alaska. I thought they freeze their asses off. There you go. There you go. See? You know what I'm saying? And she still got ass to spare. So good for you, whoever, young lady. Ian Dubois says, rules is rules. I call fair. I call foul on everyone who thinks this is about more than that, and foul on anyone who wants to see wet underage ass.
Oh, all right. All right. See, there are layers to that, Ian Dubois.
Yeah, and there were people that made this out to be a race issue because of the girl's ethnicity. I didn't know anything. When the first 5 times I read this story on all the liberal media websites, none of them mentioned her ethnicity. They were just like, hey, this girl got disqualified for swimming because they said that she had too much ass showing. And then like a couple days later, it was like, oh, nah, the Alaska State Athletic Commission overturned the decision. Yeah. You know, but it's possible that, and there's a lot of people who think that it got overturned because people started thinking that it was a race issue. Like, oh, we don't want people to think that we in Alaska are racist, you know, even though just because the land is 99% white, we don't want them to think that we're pro 99% white because of this, that. So there are people that do suspect that the Alaska State Athletic Commission, that's not easy to say, by the way, reversed the ruling because they were afraid of the negative publicity it would bring on them. What Alaska fails to realize is people do racist shit all the time, and it doesn't affect their states at all. Shayla says foul. Steve Bowden says foul. Destruction Inc. says foul. Somebody doesn't like them big. Yeah, they're a hater. Okay. Yeah. Love K also calls foul. Newshound calls fair. Newshound, you fucking troll. I don't even want to deal with you and your fucking Kenny G, Michael Bolton fucking bullshit conspiracies you be talking about. His ass is a tool of control. You know what? And you know what? I would normally give you plunger points for it, but I'm not going to do it today.
You know what, Newshound, I'm giving you plunger points. You got it.
I disagree. Penultima says booty is never foul. Mike says fair. Fat people aren't human.
Damn, Mike. Damn.
Danny Lisner says foul. Why would it have an impact on her swimming? Let's see what else. If she's in Alaska, she's probably mixed with some sort of native Alaskan. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. M. Dubois says I call foul on IS, MS, and
isms, is, and phobics. I don't know, M. Dubois. Let's talk. Hit me up on Twitter. Like,
yeah.
Let's talk in private. Like we don't do the call you out debate shit. We disagree. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
J. Troy Doe says foul. And that's everybody for fair foul. And I also call foul on this one. You know, just like if you want to say, like, because the argument from the judge and a couple other people was like, well, they said she was purposefully wearing the suit that way to show more ass, right? Yeah. So in order for her to be disqualified for that, you would have to illustrate that was the intent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't illustrate that, then you got to let the shit go. That's how I feel. So.
Fair enough.
There's that. All right. Let's go to the next story. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right. Here we go. This story comes from NBCnews.com. I actually read this story on like multiple websites, including Fox News, which had a very hilarious way that they that they covered the story. It says a man wearing a traditional Middle Eastern tunic told a barista at a Starbucks in Philadelphia his name was Aziz. The employee wrote ISIS on his cup.
Oh, wow.
Naquel Johnson told NBC News that he was dressed in a thobe, an ankle-length, long-sleeve garment when he ordered 3 drinks, one for himself and the others for his 2 friends that he was with at a nearby store. When he was asked by the barista for a name for his order, Johnson gave them his Muslim name, Aziz.
Wow.
Abdul Aziz is my name I normally go by. It means a servant of the Almighty, said Johnson, who lives in Philly. But I shortened it for them and said Aziz alone, which just means mighty. He picked up the drinks, but did not notice until about 20 minutes later, after he returned to the bookstore with his friends, that the name on the 3 cups was an acronym for the Islamic terror group ISIS.
Wow.
He says, I was shocked at first, then angry because I felt as though we had been discriminated against. Starbucks told NBC News on Saturday that the barista misspelled Johnson's name and that the company believed it was a mistake, not discrimination.
Wow.
Okay? So they've since apologized to him, and Starbucks has since apologized to him, and let me see. I'm trying to get to the end of the story because let me get to it real fast. Hold on. I apologize, y'all. Just trying to get to the main part of the story. Yeah, the employee is going to be taken through employee training, employee sensitivity training. But Starbucks believes that it was an accident, that it was just a misunderstanding, and that's just what it is. So here, all right. So that's the basic story. So here's the fair file question. The fair file question is, and it's 2 fair file questions. All right.
All right.
1, the employee that wrote ISIS on the cup should be fired, fair or foul. The second question is, the company should be sued, fair or foul. What say you?
All right. Look, I'm gonna give, based on the information I just received. Like, while you guys reply in the chat.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, based on what I just received, all that information, I say foul to both. And here's why.
Okay.
I need more information. And I just want to put, we are so quick to decide these cases as the court of public opinion when we don't have enough information. I need to sit down with this employee to know enough. And I'm not going to get that. I'm never going to get that. I call foul on both. I don't think he needs to be fired based on what I heard. Because I can think of multiple scenarios where he wasn't being racist. Is it more likely that he might have been? Yes. But I don't know.
She.
Mm-hmm. So I call foul on both. I don't think he should be fired, and I don't think Starbucks should be sued for it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's go to the chat. What is everybody saying? Ian Dubois says, okay, that might have been a little racist to call a guy ISIS. Like, and that's coming from Ian Dubois. All right. So
yeah.
Just saying, yeah. But that's not the question of whether or not it was racist. Well, I mean, the question is, should the employee should be fired? Is that fair or foul? Starbucks should be sued for this, fair or foul? So those are the things that we're trying to figure out. He said, Steve Bowden says, would he be happy if they had written Aziz Ansari? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he would.
Yeah, I think the trigger is that it says ISIS, and that is super triggering. Like, why the fuck would you write ISIS if, like, these guys aren't with ISIS? Like, that's got the ring of truth. But one of the things I see is with an accent in a busy Starbucks, someone saying my name is Aziz in an accent. What? Aziz? ISIS? We're busy. We're moving. I could see that being a mistake, and I could see that being something that, I don't know. That's why I say we shouldn't fire that employee, because I don't like this immediately fire people thing. Like, no matter what, even if she's a total bitch and targeting Muslims, she's probably got a family and people to feed, needs a job. I'm not saying she deserves that job if she's a racist piece of shit, but, or no, I take that back. Even racist pieces of shit gotta eat. I don't want to see him die. So, there's lots of gray in there. I don't think she should be fired.
No, there's lots of gray in your beard. There's no gray in this situation. This shit black and white like a motherfucker.
Is it black and white? Is it black and white? What's black and white?
This shit is black and white, man. This shit is Zoe and Barack Obama, bro. This shit is fucking... Hell no. All right. Sir Marvin Madison says, being an Islamic myself, this is bullshit. The barista should have been fired, and they totally should be sued.
Okay.
Greg Norton says, file for both. Also, shout out to Greg being in the chat. We very rarely see you.
Yes.
Let's see, what else? E.M. Dubois says the barista could have been complimenting him by naming him after the Egyptian god named Isis. Sounds like Starbucks needs sensitivity training. File for firing her, file on suing. Okay.
I don't believe that reason. That's a stretch. I think the accent more than anything, because I can see that.
But see, here's the thing. This dude isn't like a Muslim, like, this isn't like a dude from the Middle East. This is like a Muslim dude from Philly. This is like Freeway.
And this is the information I need. Like, I
said his name was Naquel Russell. Where do you think he was from? You thought there was some Arab dude named Naquel Russell?
There might be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have enough. I need to investigate more. I lean towards maybe this was racially motivated.
Gotcha.
But
All right.
I don't know. I don't have enough information.
Let's see. J. Troy Doe says, yeah, I can't decide. American Nightmare says, 1 foul. I don't believe there was a mistake, but unless you can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay. 2, foul. Once again, without reasonable doubt, there's no grounds to sue the company on. Mike says, foul. Sounds like a mistake. 2, foul suing. I agree with Monty. Sir Marvin Madison says, nah, Monty, the barista should be fired. Danny Lisner says she should not be fired and the company should not be sued. Destruction Inc. says foul all around. Thrift Store Dan says, yeah, I'm calling foul on both. Learn to spell, though. Christ.
Yeah. See, I'm with TSD right here.
Yeah. Yeah, and Steve Bowden says, what if they had written Osama bin Laden on the cups?
Then, yeah, fair. Or more fair. I still need more information.
Yeah, right. Penultima says, damn, Monty trying to be reasonable without holding judgment until all the facts are found. Like a nerd.
Damn, Pen, you're getting your plunder points again.
Yes. Let's see. Sir Marvin Madison says, no, she should be fired, plain and simple. Crown Black says, I agree with Monty. Rafty's Tinder just threw up a black heart. I like that.
All right.
Let's see. What else? Okay, I think that's everybody. So on this one, I think it's foul to sue the company. Right? I definitely think it's foul to sue the company. Like, look, bottom line is, if every company could get sued for something dumb that an employee did, then all I would have to do is go get a job working anywhere. And then I call Monty and say, hey, come in here. I'm going to racially discriminate against you so you can sue the company so we can split that money.
Yep.
Right? That's why you can't sue the company. Right? Like the company is getting ahead of it and they're going to do what they need to do to make sure stuff like this doesn't happen again. So I'm definitely calling foul on that. But I'm definitely calling fair on her fucking being like, oh yeah, Aziz. Oh, I thought the way you spell Aziz was ISIS. Nah, bitch, I don't buy it. Nope, not at all. I'm not buying it. It's not that close. You know what I'm saying? And if he wasn't dressed in like the Muslim garb, I'd be like, okay, maybe so, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, I'm not buying the shit at all. This is a private company. Fire that bitch. All right, look. Bottom line is, people make mistakes all the time. You know, and those mistakes lead to them getting fired. Sometimes you get fired for shit that ain't your fucking fault. All right, that's life. I'm not giving that bitch a pass on that shit.
Okay.
All right, whether you made the mistake by accident or you made the mistake on purpose, the bottom line is the shit still happened. She learned a valuable life lesson. Fire that bitch. I mean, she works at Starbucks. Go get a job working at McDonald's or CC's or another coffee place. And if they ask you, oh, you used to work at Starbucks, why aren't you there anymore? Just don't put racism and you'll get the job. They don't care. They're not fact-checking that shit. They're not going to call the boss. They're not going to ask how you was. They're not going to be like, oh, show us her last couple employee reviews. Is she rehireable? Just don't even tell them you worked at Starbucks. They don't care.
All
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Keep it moving.
All right.
And the last Fair File story, right? And that one really probably should have been the last Fair File. But I have one more, and it's just so great. This one is from USA Today, but this is another one of those stories that I read on 10 different news sites. I'd also like to point out, Monty, because I think it's important to say this, that the majority of the chat agreed with you on the last Fair File.
Fair enough, Team Monty, but we're not doing teams. So it doesn't matter.
Unlike all the people that disagree with you about Stan being a great Eminem song, or Nirvana's best album being their unplugged album, you know what I'm saying? People agree with you on this, and I wanted you to know that this time the majority of people agree with you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Stan is a great Eminem song, by the way, but.
It is. It's a 5-star great Eminem song. I'm glad we agree on that finally. All right, let's go to the story. So, a Florida couple is facing multiple charges after they started having sex in the back of a police car. Now, we quote The Breakfast Club a lot on the show. Yeah. What is it that Charlemagne the God always says? The craziest people in America
come from come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
That's right. And we have yet another example of Florida just showing its ass, like quite literally this time. So, a Nassau County Sheriff's Office deputy saw Megan Mondanaro and Aaron Seth Thomas riding bikes without lights around 11:30 p.m. Friday in Fernandina Beach. Okay. All right.
Florida place.
Yeah. Fernandina Beach, right? They called them riding bikes without lights, which I didn't know was a crime. And apparently they got arrested for that shit. Both riders cut into the middle of the road and were nearly hit by a car, which led to the deputy to conduct the traffic stop. All right, you know what? I take it back. That makes sense. In the report, the deputy said he detected a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from both of them. The deputy also noted Mondanaro and Thomas both had bloodshot and watery eyes and were slurring their words. Things got strange after both Thomas and Mondanaro were arrested on DUI charges and placed in the back of the deputy's patrol car. And according to the officer, and I quote, while I was outside my patrol vehicle, Megan and Aaron took their clothes off and started having sex. When I opened the door to stop them, Aaron was naked and Megan had her pants down where her vaginal area was visible. Her vaginal area? The vagina? Her vagina was showing? You can say vagina, bro. You a cop. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't like the police. Fuck them. When he opened the door, he says, when I opened the door to stop him, Aaron was naked and Megan had her pants down around where her vaginal area was visible. I also observed her bra was halfway off and her breasts were fully visible. Thomas was removed from the patrol car and managed to get away from the deputy at the scene before he was apprehended behind a Cold Stone Creamery. He was taken to the hospital for treatment before being sent to Nassau County Detention Center. Let's see. Let's see. They were both. Come on. Where's the? See, I wish I had the other version of this story. So they ended up basically giving them both, like decent sized bonds. And I don't remember what it was, but it was like her bond was like $5,000, like $10,000. But his bond ended up being higher than her bond because they added handcuff theft to his charge.
Oh, fuck.
Because he got away from him, you know what I'm saying, and ran away. And he had the handcuffs still on, so they added handcuff theft to his sentencing. So the question is, to all the men and women of the chat, all the mutants and all the metahumans, all the geeks, nerds, and dweebs, right? You know, conservatives, liberals, etc. That's listening to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. All of the Team Hannibal members, all of the Team Monty members, all of the Team Zoe members.
Yes.
The question is it fair or foul that they added handcuff theft to Aaron after he escapes? What's
Foul.
it?
Foul.
You think that's foul?
Yes. That is absolutely foul.
Okay.
Yes. There we go. Caught it.
All right. Monty says foul. I mean, technically, he did take the cuffs.
I mean, technically, but no, foul. It's Florida. Cops can do stupid shit too. It's Florida.
Yeah.
Florida man strikes again.
Yeah. Guys, everybody in the chat, let us know. What do you think? Fair or foul? Is it fair or foul that they added handcuff theft to his charge? Thrift Store Dan says foul.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see. Steve Bowden says some of the charges will be dropped in recognition of the fact that one of the defendants had nice ones.
Steve Bowden, here go your plunger points. I'm doing it right now.
All right. Sad Taper says fair. He gets is fair if he gets to keep the cuffs. Ooh, I like that. They already into kinky sex shit. Also, what was the pitch in that one? It was just like, man, I'm drunk, you drunk, we in the back of this cop car. You want to fuck?
Yeah, that's the pitch.
You know, I feel like I've seen at least 3 or 4 Jules Jordan movies that start exactly like that, but they did not end with people actually going to jail. Jules Jordan directs porn. Let's see what else. Let's see. American Nightmare says foul. Florida man strikes again. I don't know what I would do if I was if that was in my patrol car, and now you know why I'm not a cop in Florida. Ian Dubois says naked midway through intercourse cuff, and he still managed to get away. I call foul. He should have been free to go after managing that. Yeah. Now look, listen. Facts is facts. All right, that dude pulled off some amazing shit. You gotta let him go. Angry Roach says foul. Handcuff theft. That's some bullshit. I like that. And he used the shit emoji instead of saying actual shit. So that's dope.
Yeah.
Penultima says, what about Team Shithead members? We demand recognition. He's right.
You're right.
And look, that's why we're not doing any teams anymore.
Yeah, we don't do teams.
But Team Hannibal. Let's see. Greg Narton says the cop was jealous he didn't get to slay that vaginal area.
Damn, yes. Greg. Here you go.
Yep. Greg Narton, take those plunger points.
Coming right to you.
Let's see. Sir Marvin Manister says, this is totally bullshit. Nobody pulled this cop's fucking chain. At any time, most cops would just tell them to stay on this side of the road and drove off to do more important police work. He calls foul. I agree. Like, this whole story is just like, look, you see him, you arrested people for riding bikes drunk. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, if you riding a bike drunk, if somebody kills you, you just let those people off. That's how I feel.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you taking your life in your own hands at that point. Destruction Inc. says foul. They got him back right. They got him right back. And was he naked when they caught him again? That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Also, why was he hiding behind Cold Store Creamery? That's a weird place to escape to. But It is Florida, so I question nothing. Steve Bowden says foul. If the guy took the cuffs but left his clothes behind, that's a trade, not a theft.
Yeah,
I like it. Give him a plunger point for that one too.
Got it.
Yeah, and American Nightmare says handcuff theft is not a myth, but it should not raise your bond by $10,000. And American Nightmare, just to be fair, like the original story I had was on a different site, and it was from a news aggregator site, and that site no longer exists. So I had to re-pull up the story on USA Today, and USA Today didn't get into the bond information. So That's it. That concludes Fair Foul.
All right. Well, before we go to the next segment, right now, as the video for the next segment's playing, I am giving the 32 of you currently watching 50 plunger points.
Come rich, biatch. Come rich, biatch.
Yes.
Come rich,
so
biatch.
There you go. Enjoy those plunger points. And the next segment is shit we don't care about. So let's roll that intro.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go.
Now in a desperate attempt to fill 24 hours of programming, here's some bullshit that happened. We've got some footage here of the bullshit, which began just after 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That's bullshit. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. You know what? This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit.
That's bullshit, Gary!
Then the beat fucking with you. Yep. So stupid, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes. Shit we don't care about, which is the fastest segment on Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. So, just like Fair File, every day, Hannibal the Beat Animal, myself, I, 1/3 Earth Mighty's production trio team, MFN, I will do a deep dive on the news and come across all these different stories from all these different websites. But, unlike Fair File, when I come across certain stories, the first thing I think to myself is, who gives a shit about this story? Like, who cares about this shit? So, I'm going to read you 5 headlines, and you're going to tell me if you give a shit or if you don't give a shit. If enough of you give a shit about the story, I will read the story until you don't give a shit anymore. But if you don't give a shit, then I will proceed on to the next story, all right?
All right.
So everybody in the chat, you guys let me know if you give a shit or if you don't give a shit.
And look,
if you can't,
y'all don't start going on about those fucking pumpkins. I see it happening already.
If you care about the story, then write care. If you don't give a shit, then tell us you don't give a shit, and we'll keep it moving. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready. This is going to move fast. Get ready for it. I know y'all are going to troll, so we're not having
it. So the first story comes from lmagazine.com. Okay. The first story: Celine Dion sported a bowl cut and looks totally different now.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
You don't care about Celine Dion's bowl cut?
No. Next.
But she looks totally different now.
I don't care.
I'm just looking. I'm looking at the chat right now.
Yeah, they're all on pumpkins. I don't care. Next. What's next?
You guys about these goddamn pumpkin shit. All right. The next story is the next story comes from peoplemagazine.com. Todd Chrisley's estranged daughter Lindsay says she never had a sincere gesture from him to reunite.
No.
I don't know any of the names of the people in this. I don't know who Todd Chrisley is. I don't know who his daughter Lindsay is. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Next.
All right. The next story. I'm looking at the chat too. You guys are killing me. All right. The next story comes from lmagazine.com again. All right. Meghan Markle's baby Archie.
No.
I didn't even finish the story, Monty.
No.
I didn't even finish the headline.
No. Next.
Okay.
Wait. Hang on. Let me make it a little more clear for you. Hang on.
Try to make it clear, cause we up next.
Yeah.
All right. The next story, I see all the people that don't care in the chat. The next story comes from peoplemagazine.com again. Rod Stewart poses with four mothers of his 7 children at his daughter Kimberly's birthday party.
No, I don't care.
Man, I don't know if there was a collection of words that could have been put together more completely to make me not give a shit.
Yeah. So there you go. What's next?
All right. Let's see. This story comes from. Okay. All right. We got a different.
$3,000.
All right. We'll get you in a second. What's next?
Greg Norton says, Team Hannibal all day, every day, from one Atlantean to another. Hey, keep on keeping on, my neighbor.
All right.
I mean, my neighbor. Not the euphemism Billy uses to avoid saying his favorite word.
Damn, why y'all gotta throw shots at Billy like that? Why y'all gotta throw shots at Billy? He is a sweet boy.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy. He just drops the N-bomb too much. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I don't think you said it fast enough. They can still clip it and make it a Hey Billy.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Let's see. The next story comes from this one comes from a different website. This comes from Harper'sBazaar.com. Okay, see, they're not all people in L. Harper'sBazaar.com.
All right.
Kendall Jenner just wore a strapless leather catsuit.
Next.
I'm gonna finish this headline, Monty. Kendall Jenner just wore a strapless leather catsuit.
Why?
For a night out with Kylie.
Make it clap, 'cause we up next.
All right. And the last story, there you go. I got one for your ass now. This story comes from the good people at Fox News. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. This story comes from Fox News. There we go.
Okay.
Farrah Abraham suffers major wardrobe malfunction at the Venice Film Festival.
No. I don't know who the fuck that is. No. No.
Also, this was on the front page of Fox News the day that this story came out.
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, that could go. Hold on, let me look at the chat, see what everybody says. Don't care. Rod Stewart is still alive. the American Nightmare says, I care. Hashtag Marxist Monty. That's hilarious.
I see what y'all are doing. I'm not falling for your traps, people. I'm not falling into your trap. It's not happening.
See, y'all be like, I care until I have to read the story, and then you be like, what was the story last episode I had to do that with? Was it it was about Nathan Fillion's Twitter?
Yeah.
And
you
then,
had to read the stats
everybody was,
for this motherfucker's Twitter. So no.
Yeah. Ian Dubois says, "Don't worry, guys." He's talking to us specifically. He says, "Don't worry, guys. I don't understand the pumpkin meme, so I won't be flooding the chat with pumpkins and pumpkin-related messages." Pumpkin.
Well, see, Ian Dubois, this is a totally different pumpkin meme. This is a pumpkin meme that's shit show specific because Hannibal didn't read that goddamn pumpkin article because he refused to read it for the shit shows that wanted to hear the article.
Okay.
Team Monty.
Just like
we're not doing teams though. We're not doing
just like Donald Trump. I think you forget we have video of this, so we could just go back and watch the video of this. All right. So that being said, let's So that's all of the stories for shit we don't care about. So Monty, maybe you have some important shit that they should care about.
I absolutely do have some important shit. So here we go. Here's that intro.
FlyingZombies.com, Blog Talk Radio, and Team MFN proudly present Hannibal and Monty's Action News. With L. Damon on sports, Keith, the man on the street, meteorologist scientist Mel on weather, and Hannibal and Monty's Action News anchors, Hannibal and Monty. And now, here's lead anchor Monty with Monty's important shit.
There we go. Perfect. So, I'm going to do this a little bit different, but still the same. So, for those of you that are new, I don't see many new people in the chat, but there's some. The way important shit works is I've got 4 stories coming to you, and one of them is fake. Your job is to let us know which story is the fake one. And what I'm going to do this time, for those of you that are on our Discord and follow us on Discord, just after it's all over, when I reveal which one is fake, I'll post all the real ones in the important shit section of Discord. So if you're more curious about any of the real articles, then go there and check them out. And, you know, if they turn out to be bullshit, show me your facts that verify them, and you'll get your plunger points that way. Y'all get 7 plunger points if you get it right. You only get to vote once. So, Hannibal, I'm hoping you watch the chat. Let me know while I go through these stories.
I'm keeping an eye on the chat. I'm keeping an eye.
All right. So, let's, I lost my page with all my stories on it, or my notes. Yeah.
There you go. Doesn't happen to Hannibal. Team Hannibal. That's all I'm saying.
We're not doing teams, though. We're not doing teams.
We're not doing teams.
Yeah.
Because if we were doing teams, I wouldn't be on your team because you gave All-Star Superman an A.
Fake news. Or no, that's not fake news. I did. It deserves that A.
It's not fake news. It's just bad news.
No,
so what that is.
I stand by it.
I know you stand by it. You know what I'm saying? People that make bad decisions always stand strongly by their bad decisions.
No, it's a right decision.
It's definitely not a right decision. So how come nobody else on the panel gave it an A but you?
Because y'all are all wrong. Go back and look at the chat. There were people that were with me. I'm not the only one.
No, look, listen. Who else watched All-Star Superman and felt like that was an A movie?
All right, yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let me know. It's like I saw Avengers, I saw Black Panther, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy and Winter Soldier and All-Star Superman, and it was like, this is an A movie. Get the whole fuck out of here.
Right.
You think All-Star Superman is better than Atomic Blonde? You think All-Star Superman is better than I Kill Giants? Well, no, I think you gave I Kill Giants an A also.
Yeah,
so I'm not
I did. It's not better than I Kill Giants, but
yeah.
There we go. All right. Anyway, let's get into important shit. So,
Sir Marvin Manister, look, he agrees with you. But Team Monty, #Team Monty, All-Star Superman was amazing.
Yes, see?
It
was.
No, it wasn't.
It was. That is an amazing movie. But
it was definitely like American Nightmare says. I gave it a C+. There you go. That's why I fuck with American Nightmare. And don't be like, well, both of you sons of bitches live very close to each other in Georgia, and y'all sat together and plotted that out. Crimson said A-, B+. You know what? Your grades can't be trusted, Crimson. So I'm not even going to talk about that.
Crimson, I got you. I got you.
Nope.
I got you. Yeah. Don't worry about Hannibal, Crimson.
No.
But
A-,
anyway.
B+, get the whole.
Yes.
So you think All-Star Superman is the best Superman movie ever made?
Probably, yes.
No way.
Yes.
No.
I would stand by that.
I know you would stand by it. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, let's not have this argument. There's other shit that has to happen. We got to get through this important shit.
You're right. I got to save all my ass whooping energy for G-Man. I can't expend none of it on you. I got to save it all for him.
And I know you brought this up right now because you know I'm trying to hurry up and end the show. I'm trying to get to the end because there's shit going on here.
I got you. No, let's go. You're right.
All right.
Well, no, I didn't do it on purpose, but you're right.
Y'all heard it. He agreed. He's right. He set me up so that I couldn't debate as much as I wanted to.
I didn't know. And we all know Monty is a master debater, so he can't wait to get off the show and master debate.
All right. Anyway, important shit. Let's get into it. So, my first story has to do with cell phones and security on cell phones. Like, I'll ask you, Hannah, let me ask the shitheads first. Shitheads, let us know what method you use for unlocking your phone. Is it a password? Is it the pattern? Is it the face recognition? Is it a fingerprint? Let me know, because there's a bunch of ways. Hannibal, which way do you use?
I use a PIN.
A PIN number?
Yep.
All right. Well, there's wait. I'm curious. The chat probably hasn't caught up with us yet. No, and all the pumpkins are coming through. But have we ever met L. Damon? No, L. Damon hasn't been on. But all right. Anyway, chat, throw that in there. But it doesn't matter. There's a new way coming around for that researchers are working on for unlocking your phone. And because there's flaws in all those other methods, like with the pattern, you can look at the fingerprints on the phone. Even with a PIN, you can look at the spots where the fingerprints are and figure out what numbers are being pressed, and it limits your choices. Face recognition, you can have a picture and hold up a picture of that person. What are some of the other ways? All the ways have their flaws, but there's one way they found with fewer flaws, and that is using your earbuds through echoes in your eardrums. that is a new way coming up to be able to unlock your phones. You just pop your earbuds in.
So I'm supposed to believe that you put earbuds in your ears and it's going to be able to know that it's you?
Yep.
Lies. You clearly made that up.
All right.
Yeah, earbud security. That shit sounds like. Do you know what that is? That was like Monty was watching Air Bud, and it was one of those movies where Air Bud had to be a security officer, and then Monty was like, "Ooh, what if we did earbud security?" And then that's how he came up with the story for this. Because Monty, I think, told me he was watching Air Bud the other day. So
What's that?
That's how I know,
What's that watching Air Bud?
That's how I know he made this shit up. All right,
All
go
right.
ahead. Let's hear the other story.
All right. Well, my next story is about a kid or adult. I don't know the age. I didn't see it in the article. But someone who used to give a fuck, but now he could give a fuck less, because he was caught tampering with Kim Mathers, Eminem's wife, putting, like, inspired by an Eminem song, putting severed kitten heads in her mailbox. Just caught, and
Wait, somebody is such a big Eminem fan that they put decapitated cat heads in her mailbox.
Yep.
First off, victimless crime. Second of all, I don't believe this at all. I think you made this up.
I mean, I got the articles right here, so there's a full story for all the real ones. So get ready.
All right, okay. That also sounds like a lie. So yeah, don't buy that at all. But go ahead.
All right.
Keep going. All right, let's see. Let's see what you got that's true, because that's clearly a lie.
All right, so the next story is there's an
American Nightmare says that sounds like something that would happen in Detroit.
See?
That's fucked up. That's funny though. That's funny, but that's fucked up.
So our next story is there was a new prehistoric creature found that is now being called the Flying Dragon of the North. This creature has a wingspan the size of an F-16, according to scientists. Like, they've had the bones for a while, and they just, finally figured out what this creature is, and they're calling it the Flying Dragon of the North. So we discovered a fucking dragon.
So basically what you're saying, Monty, is you just started watching Game of Thrones and decided to make up a story about it. Okay, very clever you are, sir.
There you go, Flying Dragon of the North. What can I say? But I got the articles if y'all want to see this.
E.M. Du Bois says, "I'm a dog person. I call foul on beheading poor cats." Look, if I say what I want to say, Peter's gonna be all over us right now. But like, nobody cares what happens to cats. Like literally, you could adopt 12 cats right now from your local pet store, kill all 12 cats, and then go get 12 more cats. Nobody cares. It sucks that nobody cares, but nobody cares. People that say that they care about cat lives are the same people that say that they care about veterans. It's just cool to say that you care about them, but they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it. Yeah. I don't buy it.
We need to move to a place where we care about both. That's what.
Well, yeah, we definitely should. We should definitely. And I have some thoughts about the veteran issues. Like, if I were president, my whole platform would be about making things better for veterans and like active and retired members of the military, because they work too goddamn hard. And I feel some type of way about that shit. I really do. But that's a whole other thing. Go ahead, Monty. What's your fourth lie of a story?
My fourth story is
lie of a story.
Lie of a story. This is a little bit older, but Robert Downey Jr.'s Instagram account was hacked, and it was to his 43 million followers. It was asking for all kinds of personal information and trying to get them to sign up for free iPods and iPads and shit. And once it was caught, he made some post that said something about stay away from my Instagram account and ended it with "I love you 3000." So it's Robert Downey Jr.'s Instagram was hacked. That's my third story. So there you go. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Okay. So you want me to believe that Iron Man
Yes. Yes.
Instagram was hacked, right? That Jarvis allowed his account to be hacked by Nigerian scammers trying to sell iPhones.
Yes, I want you to believe that.
Wait. Would you see? You heard what he just said? He says, "I want you to believe that." Is what he said. He said, "I want you to believe that."
That is what I said.
Which means it's not true. Which means it's the lie. It's number 4. I'm calling number 4.
All right.
Wait. Let me go back through these one more time.
All right.
So one of the stories was about earbud security.
Yes,
that
earbud
you can use
security.
Your earbuds. So what happens if somebody steals your earbuds, Monty? What happens if you leave them shits in the back of an Uber? Your phone is unlocked. Your phone is locked forever.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I don't believe that. The second story is Eminem's baby mama got cat heads in the mail. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Then you said the flying dragon of the north.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, the
I'm
flying
supposed to
dragon of
believe
the north.
there's a flying dragon out here with a wingspan of an F-16, and then Robert Downey Jr.'s IG was hacked and tried to hit people with a Nigerian scam.
Yep. There you go. So which one is
All right.
the fake one?
Everybody vote on which story you think is the fake story. And let me think.
Wait. Fingerprint. Wait, who's saying fingerprint? Poker face. Sounds possible.
Okay, so normally, Monty, this is what I want you to do.
Yeah.
I want you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Everybody who guesses, so normally we give 7 points for everybody who guesses correctly here. But what we're going to do today is we're going to multiply that times 6.
Okay.
So everybody who gets this story right, instead of getting 7 points, you get 42 points.
All right. Damn. Okay.
Yes.
I like it. All right.
So 42 points, right?
Yeah.
You know, and just to throw in an extra bonus, I will give 8 points from my plunger points to each person who gets it right. I'll donate 8 plunger points, so that way it'll round out to 50 points.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's see. I am calling. I don't believe Robert Downey Jr.'s Instagram was hacked. I don't believe it.
So you're going with the last story. You're going with 4.
I think you made that shit up. I think you're a liar, and you told on yourself because you said, and I quote, "That's the story that I want you to believe." That's what he said, y'all. That's what he said. He said, "That's the story that I want you to believe."
Okay.
Not sway, not falling for it. That's the fake story. You fucking liar, you.
All right, let's see what we got. I see Danny Listener says 2. American Nightmare says 2. Juma P says 1. Steve Bowden says 1. Angry Roach says 3. Penultimate says fake news Eminem. Calling fake on Eminem says Thrift Store Dan. Fingerprint fake news. It's the A- whole print that has no flaws. Wait, what does that mean? Fingerprint.
Yeah.
Fake news too. Fake news. Ian Dubois says fake news team Hannibal. Monty, you already told 4. Did I already tell 4?
Yeah.
I did? Son of a bitch.
You said Monty, you already told 4.
All right. Well, the fake story is the cat heads in Kim's mailbox. That did not happen.
God damn it! See, and the funny thing is, I thought that was the fake one, but then somebody in the chat was like, "Well, that sounds like something that happened in Detroit," and I was like, "Yeah, that do sound like something that a crazy Eminem fan would do." So wait a minute. So the earbud security, that's a true story.
Yeah, there are people developing that right now. It uses, because everybody's eardrums are different. It's more unique and more secure than anything else.
But it's not more secure because people lose earbuds all the time.
Exactly. That's the problem with it. So
it's a stupid idea.
Yeah. But I posted all 3 of those in our Discord. So there you go.
Right. So let's see who called number 2. Let's see who all called 2. Everybody that called 2 is getting 50 plunger points. All right. So we got Danny Lisner. Hold on, Monty. I'm writing the names down.
Awesome.
So you can do this. Let's see. All right. Nope. That's me. I'm texting myself. Here we go. Let's see. Danny Lisner. You are getting 50 plunger points. It just, god damn it! I hate typing shit on this fucking Samsung Galaxy. I need my BlackBerry because it just changed your name from Lisner to Pilsner.
I don't know what it is. Text it to me.
I got you. Let's see. American Nightmare called it. American Nightmare. Congratulations. Let's see who else got it right. Penultima, he got it.
And Steve Bowden says, "Do you mean the kittens weren't in the mailbox, or that the kitten heads that were in the mailbox were fake?" You know what? I'm giving you plunger points for that.
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny as shit. Gila Bug got it right as well. Also, Gila Bug, I haven't seen you in a couple episodes, so awesome seeing you, darling. Let's see what else. Some Marvin Madison says the dinosaur was actually a pterosaur, pterosaur.
See?
And it's called the Frozen Dragon of the North Wind.
Oh, the North Wind. I left out a word. I'm sorry.
Ominous kelp.
That would have made it less believable. I should have kept that word in.
Yeah, Ominous kelp got it right. Who else? Yeah, all right, and that's it. So Danny Lisner, American Nightmare, Penultima, Gila Bug, and Ominous Kelp all got it right. So all of you guys will be getting 50 plunger points. So congratulations to you guys.
Yes, I will add them after this show is over. So we'll move on to the final part of important shit. If my fucking thing decides to work. Oh shit, did it die? My little device that controls the there we go, it's back. Alright. So we'll get on to check this shit out. We got an old favorite back for check this shit out this time around. So here we go. I hope you're ready for this, Hannibal. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show presents.
Check that shit out. What is that? I didn't know they made them like that. I don't even understand what I'm seeing. Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here, this shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga.
Check this shit out.
Back again on. Now today we go take a breakdown to this Rihanna that you see on screen right here, and I tell you before, it is a bored man right there with brow ridge and everything, and people sleep on it. It's just a man in wig and lipstick, no doubt about it.
Lizzo just made your fans go berserk.
And if you notice, they're promoting that so-called lizard. You understand? Lizzo is a fucking lizard of the masses, a man in a fat suit. You see what they got right here? Is CT. Is that CT? Either way you want to take it, them dots stand for TR, it's a L. CL is 33, CT 32, same Freemason.
But Lizzo is a beast, and I said it before.
It's a beast. The Lizzo is a beast. You hear that? If you notice, the diamond is sitting right there. The diamond ball. Diamond is 33 numerology also. Mask up characters. It's not a real female, the Rihanna or the fucking lizard character, okay? Come on, as you can see these purple flowers peeping through, all by design.
Are you hinting to everyone that you're going to be the new Poison Ivy in Batman?
Yes, the new Poison Ivy in Batman, and I told you people, all devil shit they give the masses, selling you in a fucking movie and TV show. Look at this Rihanna right here, white wearing a black turtleneck, hiding the whole neck. This one not hiding it, veins and everything popping out. That's how they do it. Fool the dumb masses. As you can see the LL right there at the jaw. 33 Freemasonry.
You know what? They didn't call me yet, but if they did, I would love to go in and try out because.
Yes, love to go in and try out. They're dumbing down the people. You understand? Once they got a role and the role is for this sodomite, that's who gonna play the role. Don't let them fool you. They have this shit planned for the masses. No doubt about it. Everything is scripted. They already know who gonna play what. Long time ago. They're just playing with the dumb people. Catch me on the run. I'm gone.
There you go. There you go. Mag telling us about Lizzo being a man and all the other bullshit going on with Rihanna. So, what do you think? Do you believe it? Are you sold? Are you believing Mag yet?
Hell no, I don't believe Mag. That nigga don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. He thinks everybody is a man and that it's a fucking transsexual conspiracy to fucking take over. That's a look at the Adam's apple. That's a damn man. Look at this shit. Like, shut up. Just shut the whole fuck up. Yeah. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all.
You wait till I get Mag to agree to come on the show.
He's not gonna come on the show because I'm a damn man and he's not gonna want to be on the show. I'm not getting on the show with these damn men, man. Look at Monty's dreads, man. He's clearly a man. Like I said, Hannibal is a man under that man. Bam! Look at this Adam's apple.
Bam! Hit him with the band. Yeah.
Get
so
oh shit out of here.
Yes.
Mike in the chat was like, no, I missed important shit.
I know you missed it, Mike. Damn. Go back and look and let us know what you thought. Be honest though. So all right. Oh shit! What did I do? There we go. I thought I fucked it up.
There you go. Also, Thrift Store Dan also got the Eminem story right as well, so he also gets 100 points.
Yep, I got your second text.
And American Nightmare is not feeling my clown mask, but look, man, this is the end of the show. We're at the finish line now.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up right now. Like, this is all that is said has been said. We have reached the end. I've been smoking a rack of ribs. I'm about to go tend to that.
I definitely thought you was gonna say something else.
No, I've been smoking ribs, and they're probably ready. I can't smell them from here. They're all the way at the other end of the house. So I'm going to go check on that shit. And then also I'm working on a project for you shitheads and other people that you'll find out about soon. So I'm about to go make that happen. The guests have arrived. We're going to eat some ribs and talk some shit. So, Hannibal, you got anything else you want to say to the shitheads?
No, man. As always, thank you guys for watching and tuning in to our Friday pop-up episode. I'm pretty sure DP is either on now or be on very soon. So go switch over and check them out because Billy and Ben are fantastic. They put on a great show. Thank you guys for everybody tuning in. Thank you for Juma P, Rot Feast Tenders for just joining in. Mike for getting here a little bit late, but that's all right. You got here anyway. Crimson 60620. Thank you, brother. Even though you were wrong about All-Star Superman. We'll save that for another day.
You're right, Crimson. You're right.
No. Look, listen. You had your chance to talk to everybody, so now I'm talking to everybody. Okay. Thank you, Destruction Inc. Thank you,
Don't
American
make me do
Nightmare.
it, Hannibal.
Thank you, Thrift Store Dan. Thank you, Gila Bug. Thank you, Steve Bowden, and everybody else for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, me and Monty basically have these conversations every day, and when we do the show, we're just having the conversations with you guys as well. Shayla's in the chat somewhere. Sad Taper was here for a while. Angry Roach, thank you so much. Thank you, Ominous Kelp. Thank you, Hypothesis, Create Beats. If you haven't already liked or subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We put on an awesome show. Like our channel, share it, and if you share the show, you get 30 plunger points. So all you got to do is share, and you get 30 points for each social media platform you share it on. So if you share it on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, you just got 120 plunger points for tonight's episode. So if you want to catch up, to penultimate, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and Greg Narton, I forgot to shout you out too. Thank you, Greg Narton, as well for tuning in. There's a lot of you guys. It's been an awesome show. Monty, that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all on Wednesday when we're talking about Dave Chappelle.
We will see you on Tuesday when Monty and I are on the Drunken Peasants, and then Wednesday, Monty and I will be talking about Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones.
Yeah. See, Hannibal, you always come with that bullshit. You know what? I'm going to do it to you again. Here you go. Enjoy this shit.
This was a shit show.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweet Halloween in Collard Green.